Trace evidence is comprised of different classes of disciplines, which can be comparison disciplines, which consist of hair, fiber, paint, glass, and tape analysis, or identification disciplines, which consist of gunshot residue, filament, or fire debris analysis, and we can also do what's called physical match analysis. I'm specifically trained in hair analysis, fiber analysis, tape analysis, and physical match analysis. Within those disciplines, what I'm specifically looking for is whether or not a transfer could have occurred from a known source onto a questioned item of evidence that may have been collected from a crime scene or a victim. So I look at questioned items of evidence for something such as a hair. So when I'm looking at the items, I'm using the stereo microscope, which is like a giant magnifying glass, to look for the presence of a hair. I'm going to mount it on a microscope slide and then bring it to the comparison microscope, where I can compare the questioned and known microscopic properties to determine if that question could have come from a known source. When I was a senior in college, I took a criminalistics course, and that allowed me to realize that there is the law enforcement side where they collect evidence, but there's the crime laboratory side where they can analyze evidence. So the crime laboratory allowed me to marry my love of completing puzzles to an application of science to evidence. The most interesting component, especially in trace evidence, is that no two cases are ever going to be processed the same. So I may be looking for hair evidence in one case, or fiber evidence in another case, or tape evidence. So I get to have variability in my day-to-day applications of my science. So if you are someone who's interested in forensic science, then my advice to you would be to apply what you are learning in the classroom by getting something such as an internship or participating in research projects in forensic science analysis.